Welcome to Takali Tutorial, where learning math becomes easy and fun. In today's video, we're diving into the real numbers chapter of Class 10 Mathematics. Whether you're preparing for your exams or simply want to understand the concepts clearly, this video will break everything down for you. Let's explore the world of real numbers, irrational numbers, and the fundamental theorem of arithmetic in the simplest way possible. So grab your notebook and let's get started. Chapter 1, Real Numbers Table of Contents 1, Introduction to Real Numbers 2, The Fundamental Theorem of Arithmetic 3, Irrational Numbers 4, Summary of Key Concepts 5, Important Questions for CBSE 2025 1, Introduction to Real Numbers. What are real numbers? Real numbers are all the numbers we use in everyday life. They include natural numbers 1, 2, 3, whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, integers -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, rational numbers, fractions like 1/2, 3/4, 0.5, irrational numbers like 2 pi. Real numbers can be expressed as both fractions and decimals. The important thing to remember is that real numbers can be positive, negative, or zero, and can either be whole numbers or fractions, decimals. Example: think of your bank balance, temperature, or the distance from your home. These can all be expressed as real numbers. 2. The fundamental theorem of arithmetic. What is the fundamental theorem of arithmetic? This theorem tells us that every integer greater than 1 can be written as a unique product of prime numbers. In simple terms, any number can be broken down into prime numbers in only one way, just like a puzzle with only one solution. Example: take the number 30. 30 equals 2 times 3x5. Here 2, 3, and 5 are prime numbers, and this is the only unique factorization of 30. No other combination of prime numbers will multiply to give 30. 3. Revisiting irrational numbers. What are irrational numbers? These are numbers that cannot be written as a simple fraction or ratio of two integers. The decimal expansion of irrational numbers is non-terminating and non-repeating. Examples of irrational numbers: 2, square root of 2, pi, 3. These numbers go on forever without repeating. For example, p equals sign 3.1415926535897932338, and it never ends or repeats. Example: take 2. If you try to write it as a decimal, you get 2 equals sign 1.414213562. This goes on forever without any repeating pattern. 4. Summary of key concepts. Real numbers consist of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, and irrational numbers. The fundamental theorem of arithmetic says every number has a unique prime factorization. Irrational numbers are numbers that cannot be written as fractions and have non-terminating, non-repeating decimals. Important CBSE 2025 questions. 1. What is the fundamental theorem of arithmetic? Answer: the theorem states that every integer greater than 1 is either a prime number or can be factored into prime numbers in a unique way. Example: 30 equals 2 times 3x5. 2. Define irrational numbers. Give 2 examples and explain why they are irrational. Answer: irrational numbers are numbers that cannot be expressed as fractions. Example: 2 and pi are irrational because their decimal expansions never terminate or repeat. 3. Prove that the square root of 2 is an irrational number. Answer: assume 2 is rational, that is, it can be expressed as a fraction ab. After simplifying, we show this leads to a contradiction, hence 2 is irrational. 4. List the properties of real numbers and explain their importance. Answer: properties of real numbers include closure, commutativity, associativity, distributivity, identity elements, and inverses. These properties are important in solving algebraic equations. That wraps up our deep dive into the real numbers chapter. We hope this breakdown made the concepts clear and easy to understand. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more educational content. And remember, practice makes perfect, so keep solving problems and revisiting these concepts. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning with Takali Tutorial.